This is Rhea, and this is Just the Who of Us, where we talk about a range of topics, including life events, current events, spirituality, entertainment, family relationships, as well as answering listener questions and more. Today we have Amir and Orit. If you're not familiar with aura healing, this consists of reading your aura, and I'm gonna, let them explain it to you a little bit more because they are much more versed in this and much more educated in comparison. They are the founders and owners of Heal Aura Academy, and let's take it away. So I want to welcome you guys to Just the Who of Us podcast, to one of our first of hopefully a few episodes. In our meeting, we discovered that we had a few things that we could talk about. So hopefully, this is one of many. I'm excited to have you guys here. The topic that we picked for today is something that I know everybody can benefit from, but I know myself specifically can benefit from too, because I have kids and a husband and traffic and, traumas and, things that could benefit as well as a lot of my listeners that could benefit from learning about what you guys do. And I think it's really, really cool that you guys do it together. So without further ado, tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Okay.
You want to start?
Okay, I will want me to introduce you.
Yes, I just want to say that my wife has no choice about doing things together with me. Secretly, I put a contact glue her back during the night. So we're inseparated today.
Yes, okay, so this is Amir Cooper, I'm Orit Cooper. And Amir, I will say in short, went through a car accident 25 years ago. And after the car accident, a channel was opened and he started to receive information from a high caliber in the universe, which is Archangel Orel. The name is Orel. And Orel is specializing in helping humans reaching to their full potential, meaning he can pull each of us, the file that we have in the other dimension, which is kept in a sacred library, not the Akashic records, but a very sacred library where all the agreements that we wrote before birth are kept. For example, each one of us before birth said or wrote in an energetic way, what are we going to do on the planet? All the missions and the goals that we would like to accomplish in this lifetime, who we will want to, how we will behave. All the what, the hows, the whys, we wrote in around 15 or 20 paragraphs, and Amir and Orel can go to this library, pull the information, and tell people, look, you came to do this, 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 and that, and get a more precise direction how to navigate your life. So this is one pillar of the work. And another pillar is how to work with your aura, which is the energy field that surrounds you. And there is a lot of information that Amir channeled in the last 25 years, and I was writing, and things, of course, will be published, how to utilize this energy field, how to nourish it, how to work with this so we become powerful human beings. And also, another pillar is how to fight interferences, traumas, how to overcome obstacles, noises that come from the mind, noises that come from the outside, how to deal with this so we can really fulfill what we came to do. And I see that I forgot to say more things about Amir. So Amir is a channeler and aura healer. He's an author that is writing children books and adult books, and everything, all the stories are with a message. So this is mostly what he's doing. He's doing many other things, but this is for now good. And I am an aura healer, a channeler, and a past life therapy practitioner, which is a therapy that is helping people to fix traumas from past lives that are affecting them in these lives. So this is mainly what we do. We also give consultation about relationships, career, how to choose the right career, how to guide your children, parenting courses. We do many things. And it's all, or mainly, the channelings and the information that Amir is channeling from Archangel Orit. And we do it for 25 years now.
Wow. So if you see me kind of looking, I'm taking notes, just so you know. Because I also want to learn about you guys and what you do, not just to have it recorded for the podcast, but I'm a note taker, because if I don't take notes, I'll forget things. and I really want to learn as we go along too. So on my podcast, have you guys listened to any episodes? And I won't hate you if you didn't.
Not yet, not yet.
I listened a bit,
Mhm.
but it was not easy to follow.
Gotcha. And so where are you guys located? Because for my audience who doesn't know, you're not here where I am. Tell us a little bit about where you're located, a little bit about your culture, so they can have a kind of a background.
Okay, we lived in the last 23 years in Canada, mostly in British Columbia, and then we moved to Ontario.
Okay.
And for a while, we are here in East Europe, in Bulgaria, for a short while. So this is the difference between the time zones.
Mm-hmm.
The culture is mainly what we learn from Orel. Teamwork, to collaborate with people, to bring enlightened messages, to bring innovative education and innovative parenting, and trying to help people. This is our culture, but you can explain if you want more details.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think you said it well. So you guys, is part of your work traveling, or is just traveling something you like to do?
We usually don't travel.
Oh, you okay.
So
we are in trouble, but we don't trouble.
So we are usually located in one place, and we work with people all around the globe if they're interested. Yes, we can do it online, over phone, over Zoom.
Gotcha.
So face to face. So yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the kind of, I don't want to say like benefits to COVID, but COVID kind of brought on a lot of virtual opportunities, right?
Yes.
Opportunities, people started doing a lot of things on the internet, and I think that part is cool, because I've connected with a lot of people I never would have connected with in person, because they don't live close to me. There's a lot of people that I've met, just like you guys, that I have had multiple conversations with, that wouldn't probably have been possible had this not been a thing that we could do, virtually.
I can tell you the typicalities of people that come to our center to get consultation or healing, for example. It can be almost any issue that you face in your life. It can be a health issue. It can be a relationship issue if you are divorced or you don't know who is the person that you're meeting with, if it's a good person for you or not. If you have issues with your children, with your ex, if you want to enrich your career, if you want to pursue another career, anything that people are facing life with, can be even where to live, where is a good country, city, neighborhood, how to solve problems, how to solve conflicts. There are different things. So, and also it depends what people are looking for. If you're looking for just to solve one thing at a time, that's fine. If you want to deepen, then we have a course of 27 sessions where you really learn how to deal with your energy field, how to bypass noises that are interfering, how to channel messages from your energy field on demand whenever you need guidance. You're getting information from this powerful energy field. So it depends what people are looking for, and we are open to many kinds of consultations, many kinds of needs of people.
Okay. So I want to kind of go back kind of to the beginning, with Amir and how, so it kind of explains to us how this came about for you. So you were in an accident, and how
I'm still in the accident.
you're still, oh gosh.
I hope my sense of humor is okay with you.
Absolutely, absolutely. So so you began this accident. What kind of, what happened? What happened? What were your injuries? Were you, you know, were you in a coma? Were you, what was kind of the extent of that?
The accident was not so hard, but what I didn't know that in the accident a bone broke inside my leg,
Mm,
and this gave me, after it didn't go out from the leg, it was not an outside wound, and it
gotcha.
took me time to understand from the pains that something is wrong there, and then they had to operate me, and what I learned is that I have no cartilage in my heel. And
Oh,
actually, the doctor didn't think I'm going to walk.
ooh,
The cartilage is a very bad tissue to regenerate itself.
yeah.
But I was learning to do, I decided not to leave things like this. I decided to put energy in learning how to work with energies and stuff like this. And actually, I healed myself.
Okay.
So today, when I'm walking, it's something that the doctor didn't think will happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So for me, it's a good thing.
But what happened for you in matter of channeling after the accident?
Okay, I have here a guardian angel
Keep it
that
in
helped
line.
me. I'm not on the track.
You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, but I was saying it also for people that many times they hear things that have been said to them. It's not the end of the story. There is things that we can do from time to time to still heal ourselves.
Right.
Anyway, what's happened is that after this accident, I had this operation when I understood what's going on, and I couldn't walk for about 6 months or something, where there was an operation, I was in a cast, and it was not a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started to hear and see things about people around me. And in the beginning, I didn't understand exactly what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But then I started to hear different things, and I asked people, I got information about people around me. And I said to people, hey, this is true and this is true? And I said, how did you know that? And I said, well, I heard it in my head. And the more and more I heard more sounds like this and different messages, I checked it and I saw that I hear things that people around me don't hear them so much.
Oh, gotcha.
So I started to help people by just telling them what I hear about them.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
So
Yeah. So
before the accident, were you a very optimistic person, or did your mindset kind of shift because of that?
First, I don't know if it's good for my reputation, but I would say first that I'm always half a clown. Trying not to take life too seriously. And whenever I can, if I can have a trick or something like this, that is not really humiliating anyone, I
Right.
will do the trick. So this is if you ask how I am. But I also could have the other side. I could be depressed or under stress, or stuff, but I never stay in this situation. I fight it.
Okay.
Like I can walk a long distance to if I feel really depressed or doing stuff like I'm not kind of sitting from the side and not I'm not taking on the depression or not doing things. I will fight it and will
Gotcha.
move this feeling by myself. I don't know if it's answering your question. Yeah.
I can tell you maybe one thing that Amir before the accident had a business. He was self-employed. He had a business of landscaping and gardening, and he was not so much into these things.
Mhm.
And the accident turned our life and his life 1,000 degrees, because then he gradually closed his business and just dedicated his life for people that came to him to ask for guidance.
Yeah.
Because a short while after the accident, basically, he learned that he's starting to talk to Archangel Orit, and Archangel Orit can help people in an immense way, like in really very deep way, like a lot of insights and guidance and direction. So he left gradually the landscaping, started this, and it became a life mission or a life vision. We have a vision that we are trying to also leave a legacy on this planet with all the books and all the information.
Yeah, I think that it's really kind of empowering and positively influencing to take a situation like this. You're used to being active and doing these things, and then you have this accident that kind of sets you back a little bit and could set you back a lot, if you weren't able to recover from it. But instead of kind of getting down and discouraged, you said, you know what, I'm going to take this newfound thing and this is my passion, and I'm going to help other people. How can I give back and help people and not worry about what I maybe can't do? Or, it's very, very empowering to hear. A lot of people who listen to my podcast, or, also people who come on, have gone through certain traumas that, whether it be physical, emotional, that they don't so much come back from, or it takes a really long time to come back from, especially when it's a physical injury. People get really discouraged. I mean, I've even done it. So with the cartilage, I have very thin cartilage in my left knee, and I've found it at times. I'm like, oh well, I want to go for a run, but my knee is gonna hurt, and sometimes I haven't, because that anticipation of that pain. And then, I get in this kind of cycle, like, well, but if I do it, I, lose some weight, take some pressure off my knee, then my knee is not going to hurt so much. So it's like this, it's like this cycle, but sometimes it's hard to kind of get out of your own head and say, I'm just going to do what's best, what I need to do when in your case, what I feel like I'm here for, and just go for it and not worry about what may hold me back or what may be difficult. So in your process of because I'm looking around the website and things, and like I said, a lot of people that listen, a lot of people that are guests, they come in with trauma. A lot of my episodes are about different traumas, different life experiences. I want to touch a little bit on the personal intuitive consultations. Attaining clarity, renewing your inner strength, embracing purpose full direction and enlightenment. And can you guys kind of walk me through that process a little bit? What are the benefits from this, and what does it kind of consist of from you guys?
I can say that people, first of all, need to prepare themselves to make sure that they come open-minded.
Yes, yeah.
They come without expectations. They prepare their questions, the burning questions that, all the issues that they want to solve in your life. And then when they come to a personal consultation, which is an hour, they ask their questions. And what Orit is doing, he first of all, he's pulling the file and he's seeing who is this person, what this person said is going to do on the planet, so he will know where to take the person, what's his direction in life. So first of all, he knows this. He will not say it necessarily on the beginning, but he will decide what to do. Second, he's analyzing with Amir the aura of the person, and he's seeing more information, how they can help the people. And then he can give direction. Do this, do that. He's giving insights to clarify for people why they behave in a certain way. It depends on the case. You have a conflict, let's see how to solve. Or he's going deep. He's going deeper to try to give people also the root cause, why things are happening, and how to go about it in the best way at this moment. And there are two layers. One layer is, let's take you a bit closer to what you came to do here. Another layer is what you're facing right now, how we can solve right now what you're doing, and gradually start to go towards this direction, because this is his role.
Yeah.
And his role is to bring you to what you came to do, because he's saying that if you don't do what you came to do, you're wasting your life and you're not satisfied from the inside. You will look all the time for external pleasures. You will go to a movie, you will go to this, you will go to that, but you will never solve something essential that you came to do here. So he's trying to help us. And he's saying that the planet has too much negativity. And if only people will just do what they came to do, then we will start to balance this negativity. The positive energy will rise and there will be more balance. And if 100,000 people will know why they came to the planet and will work with their aura, then the planet will make a real shift. This is what he's saying. So this is what we're trying to do with him and with people, to try to bring more to the awareness of people that there is a reason why they came and there is a way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So he's trying to give it in personal sessions. So if you come to one, you get information for 1 hour. If you come to more, you get more information. If you come to the course, if you come to a course of 27 sessions, you get the tools how to make things more by yourself and start to have more control over your life. Amir, do you want to say something?
I have a horrible joke. I don't know if to say it, but I'm warning, it's a joke. It's just a joke. So I'm starting to talk, and then I describe history and stuff like this, and then as I'm just starting to say something that worth something, I'm stopping. And I'm opening my mouth and I say, put more money.
Oh,
And then I continue. This is, no, I'm joking.
terrible joke. It's the opposite of Amir.
It is just a joke.
I know, but I want to kind of throw this out there because it is a business as well, right? And when I coach, I've done free consultations and things like that, and I don't know if I'm going to leave this. This may just be between the two of us, or the three of us. But it's okay to charge for your work. I've done free consultations and things like that, and I've found that people who want the services for free typically don't take it as seriously. And someone said this to me when I was in college. when I was earning my psychology degree, and I don't remember, like what the exact topic was, but it was a professor, and they, we were talking about charging for services, life coaching, just different things. And they said, typically when people want services for free, they don't take them as seriously. It's true, whether it be $20, whether it be $200, typically if someone's going to invest something in a service, they're going to take that that service seriously. So, it's true. And I just want to point out, I looked around at the website, and the services are affordable. And it's something that I've been looking into. The more, I wanted to kind of have conversations with you guys to before I, signed up for things. But it's something that myself, so for those of you who are listening, it's something that I myself will be doing, because the benefits sound amazing. And it's very, very affordable. So just wanted to put that out there.
There is an interesting thing that is happening in sessions where Orel is telling you the truth.
Mhm.
He's not telling you what you came to hear. If you come with your agenda, then why should you pay for Orel to talk?
100%.
So people need to open their mind and ears, and he will bring, in a way, the truth. He will not sugarcoat it.
Yeah.
He will just, look, I want to move you from point A to point B. And this is my role. I need to show you where you are stuck, where is your weakness, and empower you to do it in the best way we can together. So
Yeah.
this is what is empowering people. This is what he's trying to do, but he's not starting the session with telling you, oh, you are a beautiful person. You're just amazing, and I see you're glorious. No, he's not
Right.
wasting his time on this. He's just starting to the point to talk with you. How can your life be better?
No, he's not doing
No.
But I think, there's opportunities where people can go and they can get readings, and they can get questions answered, and that just be it. One thing that I liked that interested me about you guys was you explain things to people, and you don't, like you said, you don't just kind of oh, well, like you said, well, he says you look lovely. He says your hair is nice, or, things that, like, I don't need you to boost my head up. I need you to tell me what I need to hear, and that's important. I don't know. Some people do the flattery to make extra money or whatever the case may be. But while compensation for services is important, the service itself is what is most important, and what you get out of it, should be something lucrative and not something, full of compliments to make me want to listen to what you have to say.
Yes,
But the humor is helpful, though.
Yes, Amir has a lot of humor. He says that if he will not bring humor, he's getting bored. I would say that it's a kind of a privilege to talk to Orel, not only because of the wisdom he's able to bring, and also we have a channel that is really gifted, that is able to bring this message to people. But instead of us waiting for the day that we will die, and then we will sit with the council of angels or whoever they will be, that
Right.
will show us what did we do in our life, and here we didn't do, and this we said we will do and we didn't. Instead of waiting until the day we die, we have it here under our nose, that someone that can give us the direction, and then you start to feel also more self-confident in what you do, and you know better why you wake up in the morning, and you have more motivation and higher energy.
Mm-hmm.
So this is an interesting point or perspective to look at. Instead of waiting, You have it right now. Right now, someone that can tell you why you came here.
Yeah.
And
Most people go their entire lives without knowing or fulfilling their purpose.
Exactly.
We spend a lot of time to, probably our own fault. We spend a lot, or knowing our purpose, but not fulfilling it. We spend a lot of time, just choosing to kind of exist and not. I had a conversation with someone in their very early 20s recently, and we were talking about goals and future and everything, and they're just kind of like, well, I'm just here. And I'm like, well, you don't feel like you have, a purpose, you don't want to have future goals. And they're like, well, why does, not everybody has to have goals, not everybody has to have a purpose. And I was just like, what? Like, not everybody has to have a divine purpose, but like, we're here, and why not make the best of it? Why not set goals? Why not have some kind of purpose? Not everybody has to be the president, not everybody has to save the world, but they're in their 20s. They're very early 20s, so it's kind of like, okay, you're still kind of an idiot, but like, you're gonna learn pretty soon. Why not? Why not have goals? Why not have a purpose that you work to fulfill, even if it's on a surface level of influencing a person around you? It doesn't have to be, like I said, not everybody has to save the world. Not
yes,
everybody has to go and be famous and or have a podcast and run a business, but just we all have a purpose or we wouldn't be here,
yes, it's true. And because people don't learn it in schools, and they learn history and geography, but they don't learn how to be a better person, then it explains why people have no idea and have no clue. We are going to publish a book, hopefully this year, about part of our teachings to educate people, to teach them and to share with them. Or Ed doesn't like the word teach, but to share about the soul guidelines, about the aura, about a parasite that invades our system when we are young, and it interferes us to do what we are supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
So in our teachings, we share how to fight these interferences, these sabotaging patterns, these pains from trauma, all of these things, so we can really be a better version. I know it sounds cliche, but this is what we do.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about the books really quick.
Before that, I just want to say, in my case, anything I will do is an improvement, because I'm so worse that anything I will do, it's an improvement. So
Okay.
this is a win-win situation, you see?
Yes.
Right. Yeah. Oh,
This
let's
was a joke, but never mind. I hope it was a good joke.
Oh, I want to talk about the books really quickly as a fellow author. What kind of books have you, I know you and I briefly talked about this, but what kind of books have you written? What kind of books are you working on in the future? And have you published yet?
Yes, we did.
Okay. So just make sure and tell us where we can find those books too.
Okay, the 2 books that I published, you can get them in ebook through Amazon. You cannot get them right now physically, maybe one, yes.
I don't know.
But we have a bit of an issue with Amazon. We don't know, they stopped responding to us. So I don't know, like, you cannot maybe get all the connections to tell you how many books and to know many things about the books, but they still sell. It's a kind of strange situation, but I will tell you about the book. One book is for youth and young kids, I would say, not youth, young kids. And it's a long book. It's in a way working against what people would think about what is suitable for kids. But one of the purpose of this book is working on the patient of the kids. Because many kids nowadays, like many young people, they're all the time on the computer. So they have the mouse in their hand, they don't like something, click, they move. They don't like, click, they move.
Gotcha.
And
Yeah.
one of the purpose of this book is to train you to stay and to see what's going on and what is waiting for you there. This is one thing. Another thing, this book is training about humor, and it's also training about to see what's really important and what is not important. So this is, I don't like to write books that are just fun. I like to, that all the books will be also some kind of a training.
Okay.
This is one book. And the other book is called Connection. Did I say the first name? No.
The first book is Box of Animals, and it's like a guessing book with humor for young children, like 4 or 5 or 3 to 5. And the other one is Connection Unavailable for Adults, and you can explain about it.
It's a collection of a few stories, I think 5. And they're dealing with different things in life, like the influence of too much technology, or what happens to us, for example, about our relationship when there is all the time just internet in our life. And it's gives it kind of a tweak of, hey, wait a minute, what are we doing? Maybe we can do things in a different way, or to pay a different price, or to choose a different kind of life maybe. And it's yeah, so I think it's a very nice story, and it is working on patient also. So people could develop the patient, because one of the things nowadays that people don't have is patient. Like they see something more than 1 second, they click immediately to something else. And this is something that is not good, for example, for relationship, because you need a bit more patient. You need a bit to listen to your partner, in order to get what's going on. It's not just click and that's it. No, I don't want to deal with it. No, it's like, it's not working like this. And if you are about relationship, you need to build it.
Yeah, relationships are constant work.
I can say that there are funny stories there and some that are serious in this collection. It's a very brilliant book for deep thinkers. Gives a lot of food for thought about overuse of technology. Does not cancel technology, but gives us food for thought. How much do we want to use it over real relationships and real connections?
Okay.
And this is why the name Connection Unavailable, to trigger a bit the thought. And this year we will have more stories for children that have a message. They are written like legends, and they're very, very interesting stories that Amir wrote. And one thing that I need to mention that I'm very excited about. So there will be one book that we worked for many years, which is part of our teachings, which I mentioned before, about the aura, the soul plan, and the parasite that invades our system to interfere, in an energetic parasite.
Okay.
Another book that is interesting is that for around 12 years, Amir channeled Leonardo da Vinci's spirit. And Leonardo da Vinci is giving his wisdom and his perspective about different subjects, how to develop creativity, relationships, design, and different things. So this is something we are going to publish as well this year. So this year will be very interesting year in matter of books.
Exciting year. Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yes.
All right. Well, I've got to wrap up here. Can you guys let us know where we can find you on social media?
Yes. healauraacademy.com. It's HEALAURA.com. Healaura, it's like Heal the Aura.
Mm-hmm.
Healaura Academy in one word.com.
Okay.
And we have links we are appearing on Instagram, Healaura Official, but this I need to send you. I don't remember exactly. So I can send you the links if it's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. That works. Yeah.
Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
Oh, you're on TikTok too? Okay. I think I follow you on Facebook and Instagram, but I didn't know you were on TikTok. Okay.
I will send you the link so you will see. I think that we are also on TikTok. I'm not managing it so much, so
Okay.
I need to send it to you.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, thank you guys so much for being here today. And I'm looking forward to the books. I'm looking forward to the future books and getting the first consultation myself. Yeah. So I appreciate you guys being here today, and I hope to have you back soon.
Thank you very much for hosting us.
You're welcome. Have a good one. If anyone wants to chime in, or if anybody has questions they want us to answer or topics to discuss, you can leave that on the Facebook page. Visit www.philology.net. That's FALOLITY.